The objective of this lesson is to do a dynamic chart that will adjust based on the drop-down. So here I have July, for example. If I go to September, I will have my sales adjust, and then I will have sales comparison for September. So how do we do this? Let's go to a blank sheet. Here I have only my data. From January to December, I have sales for different products. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to create the drop-down. So we go here, we write select, then we go here, we go to home, we select the blue and the white font. I mean, you can select anything you want for formatting. The most important thing is that you have to go to data, click on this one, which is data validation, and then you say, I want a list. You click on the arrow and you select your data. You say, okay, this way I can now select any months from this list. The next thing you need to do for this chart to work is to pick the right data. So for example, I selected May. I need only the data for May. So for this, I'm going to do a data preparation table, which is here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to find the selected months in number. So for example, here you have May, but I want 5 instead of May, so I can use a VLOOKUP later on. So I'm going to use the match formula. If you're not very familiar with match, you can go to my playlist on formulas and you'll find it there. So I need to have a lookup value, which is my months. Then I want a lookup array, which is here. And then I want match type. I want exact match, so it's 0. Then we close the parentheses. So I get 5. As you can see, if I change, I can get a different month's number. Next, what we need to do is we need to have the same data here. So that's my fruit. And then we need to have the sales for the particular months. Next, I'm going to write something a little bit fancy, but I'm going to use it for my chart. So I'm going to write equal, double quotation, sales comparison for, then space, and then I select the months. So this way I have sales comparison for September. Next, I need to pick up my data. So I just formatted this a little bit so we can see. And I'm going to do VLOOKUP. I open the parentheses. What is my lookup value? It's Apple, comma, table array. Let's select our table array. Use F4 on the keyboard to have the dollar sign, so when we drag the formula, you don't have a problem. Column index, we select this, and we do function F4 or F4 depending on which keyboard you have to again fix this. The problem with this is a column for VLOOKUP. So if, for example, if I select January, this will be 2 and not 1. And here I don't have this. So how do I fix it? I'm just going to add 1. So for example, for the 9th month, which is September, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then I'm going to do comma, write false, and then here I do enter. So I got 70, which is the right number. I can check this. Then I drag it. Then I'm going to do the average. So I'm going to do equal average. I select this. I do function F4, and then I close the brackets. So I can drag the average. Next, we're going to add our chart. So I select the data, insert, I'll do bar chart, and I'm going to put the chart here. So I'm going to format it a little bit. I don't want this. I click on them, press delete on the keyboard. I'll do the same for those grid lines. And here we go. Next, we fix the chart title. So we click on it. We go here in the formula bar. We say equal, and we use our fancy chart title. So as you can see, I get sales comparison for September. If I change it to June, this will change automatically. Next, we don't want these bars because those are averages. We want a line. So we click on the chart, right click, change chart type. We go to combo, and here Excel picks up this for us automatically. So we are good. We will have a line, and the other one is a cluster common. Perfect. We can, if we don't want this in the legend, we can click on it inside and then press delete, and we are fine. And this, if we don't want it because we have it anyways in the title, we can also do the same. Next, we click on these bars, we right click, we do format data series, we get this, click on the bucket, change the color. I will choose this color for now. We'll do the same for this line. We click on it, the color, we're gonna select this color. Then we need to add the values. So we'll click here, we'll click on the plus, and then we say data labels, and our data labels are here. Now, one thing could happen is that our data label might be on top of this line. So in order to avoid a problem, I'll click on them, and then I will say solid fill, and then I will use white. So this way, if this bar comes on top of any number, the number will come on top. And then you can just click here and remove the borders, remove the fill, so your graph looks a little bit neater, and you can make it a little bit smaller. And as you can see, if I change, for example, June to February or anything, February, the data will adjust automatically.